MSE 402 Engineering Management Project, Group B, Professor Dr. Mark Rajai.
Arash Kalali, President and Project Manager.
Mandana Lotfazar, Quality and Finance.
Iman Adel, Mentor and Product Developer.
Vigen Tahmasyan, Sales, Marketing and Advertising Manager.
Displays the priority matrix for development of a new pomegranate shop in Tusana company. 4 important criterions in Tusana mission are quality, cost, time, and customer satisfaction. As you see, quality of the product and customer satisfaction are the most important factors in Tusana's mission. The project manager introduced to take advantage of every opportunity to reduce completion time. Therefore, it is marked as enhancement. Tusana budget must be acceptable, though not desirable. The product must be available for the customer in constrained time.
Our WBS indicates our small business sub-deliveries in a hierarchical pattern in successively smaller and smaller units. For instance, work breakdown is developed per level 1, 2, and 3. The lowest level of WBS is work packages. In level 1, the whole objective is for the pomegranate shop. In this level, elements set up and start the business, vendor, business, permit, and finding a store are categorized. Level 2 indicates the list of items to develop the pomegranate product is categorized. For instance, vendor, equipment, and materials are the most important items to develop the pomegranate product.
Table of work packages and their costs. As we can see, the table demonstrates different parts responsibilities of our organization about work packages and dependent costs.
This is responsibility metrics that our project manager set it up for each activity in order to clarify critical interfaces between units and individuals that are involved in coordination. The Tusana organization used activity on node method. Each activity has its own identification number and shown as a box. The top level has a higher ID number than the subdirectory. Looping is not allowed in activity on node network. As you can see, the project starts on March 24th and is planned to finish May 5th. Each activity node marked with ID number and is placed on the left corner. The activities start from left to right. In other words, each activity marked as the order that must be completed. For example, the first item is finding a store that is divided to finding right location and then contracting with the owner. The next activity that must be done after finding an appropriate store is getting city and FDA permit and so on. Apportion method used to estimate the cost and time in the work breakdown structure. Tucson organization estimated 31 days, that is 1,528 hours, to finish the task with a fund of $87,700. The project process supposed to start on March 24th and completed by May 5th.
This picture shows Gantt chart in Microsoft project. Each task is divided into sub-activities. Each activity has its own ID number, cost, schedule, and individual resources. Some tasks are performed in parallel, whereas others depend on completion of other activities. For instance, finding equipment and tools are started at the same time that store setups and business starts. Another example is getting a permit from the city or FDA, which depends on store location and contract completion.
This table is partial risk profile for our organization, which illustrates technical requirement, schedule, budget, quality, management, work environment, and staffing items for our pomegranate shop.
Risk severity matrix. We categorize our task in 3 zones. For example, permits are categorized in red zone, whereas it's such an important factor in order to start this business. Tools, materials, and time are in yellow zone. Budget and staffing categorized in green zone.
Tucson risk response indicates the team plan for managing the identified risks. For the Tucson organization, following 5 items are classified as risk events. The matrix shows responsible persons for each risk event with contingency plan and its trigger time.
Course 402, and especially this project, developed our managerial skill and communicational ability and gave us an opportunity to be able to understand the risk and unseen factor of real project.